And they try to sell that, you know, well, black people, they just falling for the narrative. Fake news, narrative, fake news, narrative, fake news. Chicago, what about Chicago? Fake news, what about Chicago? Black people kill each other, what about Chicago? Fuck out of here. Well, God know what he doing. I recorded a whole damn video, man, and my retarded camera didn't even catch it all, man. It just went black. Well, look at I guess I just need to make this short and sweet. Today is my birthday. Hey, I just turned 41. I'm happy to be alive, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The way niggas is getting killed, motherfuckers getting killed, you know, it's a blessing to make it to 41. Pray to get to the end of 2020. A lot of shit going on. Jacob Blake shot in the back 7 times. I ain't speak on this yesterday because I know YouTube likes to silence me. They you know, YouTube be tripping when it come to me. But I think that I would be doing my channel a disservice if I kept quiet about it. And to those of you that are subscribed to me that feel differently, that are really pro-right and pro-whatever, you know what I'm saying, please get off my channel. You know, please just go away. And if you leave any stupid comments, I will delete you. I will block you. Step off. It's okay to agree to disagree, but a lot of you extreme right-wingers act real stupid. I think a lot of you are stupid. And one thing I can say about our president, or excuse me, y'all president, that I think what he really did for this country is expose the true jerks, the true assholes, the true bigots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say that Obama divided this country. Nah, that was Trump. Trump divided this motherfucker. Trump got this motherfucker like this. But y'all want to blame Obama for it. Anyways, Jacob Blake shot in the back 7 times. Well, he had a record. He was a criminal. He had a long rap sheet. It doesn't matter. He looked like he had a knife in his hand. He had something in his hand, but it was too blurry to see what it was. He was reaching for a gun. I didn't see anything when he was reaching for a gun. Well, you know, those motherfuckers, they do their so-called extensive research. Maybe my research is suspect. I go on Google. I cannot find any audio where he said he was reaching for a gun. I cannot find any video where there was a gun in the car or any report that said there was a gun in the car. I didn't see none of that. That man opened the door. He got shot. And then prior to that, he was wrestling with the cops. He wasn't even wrestling with them. The cops was beating his ass. They jumped him. He was able to escape. 2 cops jumping him. That means the cops must have been pussy. And he was able to make it around and try to get in his car, and they shot him. The officer had a gun pointed at him. The man was walking away. He was no threat to the officer. If the man had an object in his hand, if Jacob had an object in his hand and he was walking towards the officer, then I see that's a threat. He walked away from him. He opened the door. He was away from him. He got shot in the back 7 times. And y'all say the man deserved it. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. That's what y'all said. Why is it when every single time, one of us gets killed, unarmed black people, y'all bring up our past. Y'all say we had a record. You say that we were criminals, we were thugs, and the cops were just doing their job, and that the cops are scared, and that they're human. Aren't we human? Aren't we scared? We're not on the receiving end of this shit. We're the ones with guns pointed in our face, flashlights pointed at us. I've had flashlights in my car before, treated me like I was a criminal, and I'm legit. More than Hammer. And they had me scared. So when they say, well, cops are people too, well, we're people, and just like the cops, we want to get home too. Now, is there situations where people can comply? Yes. Does that fully mean that you're going to get home alive? No. There's been situations where even when you do comply, you get killed. Ask that brother from a few years ago that was on the ground, on his back with his hands extended like this, and the bitch still shot him. But the people on the far right always want to make excuses. I've had to lose a friend of mine, had to cut a friend off, a former friend, because he felt that it was okay to shoot unarmed black people. There was always a reason for it. But whenever somebody white has a gun and they kill people, they take them to jail. They take them to Burger King before they take them to jail. And it's because they were mentally ill. They needed help. But when it comes to us, we're thugs. Breonna Taylor, who this former officer, I don't want to say his name, but this former officer went and did a so-called extensive research and found some so-called new evidence that Breonna Taylor was a criminal. This person who has my skin color tried to go out of his way to prove that she was a criminal, that she deserved to get killed. And I read this so-called exclusive report that he must have got from one of his cop friends, or maybe somebody typed it up. I don't know. I don't think it's a reliable source. And even in that so-called source, I didn't see anywhere where she committed any criminal activity. What upsets me more than racist white people is sellout Sambo black people. They get under my skin. And if you watch my videos, you know how I feel about them. I call them out on my channel, sometimes by name, but I had to stop doing that. They are despicable. They are just... It's funny that the black race, we're the one race that sell each other out, that will throw each other under the bus to please white people. Jews, Italians, Arabs, they stick together. They have a bond. They have camaraderie. They're like family. We throw each other under the bus, and that's a generational curse because that's been going on since the field nigga, I mean, not the field nigga, but the house nigga days. The house niggas look down the field Negro. Oh, Massa, he ain't do what he's supposed to do. Can I go out there and whoop a Massa? Go ahead, Jeffrey. Woohoo! And we'll take chunks out of each other's back and look at the master like, you see, master, I got chunks out of his back. I can whoop him almost as good as you, master. Can't stand them niggas, man. So, yo, justice for Breonna Taylor. Justice for Jacob Blake, who is alive but now paralyzed from the waist down, probably going to be fucked up forever. And I don't care how long his rap sheet is. I don't care if he was a criminal. So what? So what? He's a criminal. The cop has a job to do. Take that man the way he's supposed to be taken if he was committing a crime. From my understanding, he was breaking up a fight. But people say, well, the cops were called on him, and that's why, you know, he had a warrant for him. I didn't see that shit. But even if that's the case, do your fucking job. A lot of these cops are pussy. They're pussies with badges and they're scared, and that's why they quick to shoot a motherfucker. And then even white people, you know, they even killed some white people, unarmed white people. That dude in front of his apartment shot him. You knock on that man's door 2, 3 something in the morning, he opened the door with a gun like, what the fuck y'all doing? Cops do the same thing. I bet if you go to a cop's door and knock on his shit like that, he's gonna come to the door with a gun. So miss me with that. I grew up thinking cops were the good guys. I used to watch Police Academy. I watched Lethal Weapon. I watched fucking Tango and Cash. I thought the cops were the good guys. Shit. That changed real quick. You gonna learn today. I'm with LeBron James, and the right hates LeBron James. The black extreme right hates LeBron James because LeBron James has, you know, he's famous. He's the most famous athlete in the world, and he uses his platform to talk about black injustice, and that's something that Michael Jordan has never done. And that's one thing I will put LeBron James over Michael Jordan is that he speaks up for his own kind, and right-wing black people can't stand it. And I love what the NBA did. I love that the NBA is going to boycott the rest of the season. I love that shit. If you want to give somebody attention, you hurt their pockets. All right? NFL, could they do the same? I don't know, because NFL, that's America's sport, so I don't know. But when the NBA did what they did, I just put a black fist up. And I said, LeBron, yo, I fucks with you, man. I fucks with you. Kenny Smith walked off of NBA TV, whatever that show is called. Shaq and Charles sat there. But see, Shaq, I know he's law enforcement, so Shaq is going to be there. Chuck, he's a Sambo also. He's Uncle Tom also. So Chuck is going to be like, ooh, Ken and Master going to get mad. You shouldn't walk away like that. Master take good care of us. He write me a good paycheck, and I live in a good house. It's okay, Master. No, looking up at him at the skybox. It's okay, Master. I can take it to slap for Kenny. I love you, Master. Can I scrub your back later? If you don't like what I'm saying, feel free to leave my channel. Thumbs down, I don't care. People talk about, yeah, your thumbs down ratio, I don't care. That means the wrong motherfuckers are watching my video. But the real will understand this shit and appreciate it. But all you right motherfuckers, yeah, of course y'all gonna thumbs down my shit, so step off. Yeah, y'all, 41 today. Got a little gray hair coming in, but that's all right. I'm happy to be alive because the way they killing us, a lot of us are probably not going to make it, man. And they try to sell that, you know, well, black people, they just falling for the narrative. Fake news narrative, fake news narrative, fake news. Chicago, what about Chicago? Fake news, what about Chicago? Black people kill each other, what about Chicago? Fuck out of here. Look, they always put it to my black on black, but look, There's white on white, there's Asian on Asian, there's Spanish on Spanish, motherfucker. All right. The one thing we are guilty of, yeah, black on black, shit. But also, black on black throwing each other under the bus. Just ask those clowns on YouTube. Those Sambo jazz hands, tap dance for the massa on YouTube. Justice for Breonna Taylor. Justice for Jacob Blake. Justice for George Floyd. Justice for Elijah McClain, who didn't have a record, by the way. He's the one that didn't have a record. Gentle soul, but still, it's justified what happened to him because he resisted arrest. That man was walking home, minding his own business, dancing to his music, and an officer approaches him, hey, you look suspicious. And he reacted. They took him down. You hear, now that audio you hear, he's apologizing, he's pleading for his life, and they kill him, and you still justify it. It's always easy when it hasn't happened to you. So to those that are these so-called OTLs that feel the cops can do no wrong, I hope something happens where you get a real moment. When you get a real moment when you see, you know what I mean? I'm even have to do some spring cleaning on Facebook because I got some friends on Facebook that are fucking clowns, and maybe they think I'm a clown too. That's okay. We can separate. And some people I've known my whole life, we can go our separate ways. It's all good with me. As long as I got people around me that love me, y'all can kick rocks. Straight up. So happy birthday to me. I'm probably going to drop another video later, celebrate my birthday, but this is a celebration even though I just want to acknowledge all the fallen brothers and sisters that went down to police and wannabe police. And people, white people with rifles can walk around the street, shoot motherfuckers, and go to jail. A lot of times we don't make it to jail. We make it to the morgue. You white and you kill people, it's all right. You're mentally ill or you was protecting something. But you black and you ain't got no weapon on you, get killed. You a thug, you a criminal, you a menace. That's all I got to say about that, y'all. If you like it, did the content, hit that like and subscribe, notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video. Black Lives Matter. I said it.